We hide the things about ourselves that we deem unacceptable to society. But I say we take a closer look.
Slavery never ended. Okay. Um, when the Civil War happened, all that happened was they redistributed the slavery amongst everyone equally. Um, if the founding fathers and the people that started America back in the 1700s, if they were alive today, there would be a revolution. They're taxing us on property that is supposedly belongs to us, and then you also get your income taxed. So you're getting taxed on your income, and then you got to pay more taxes when you buy stuff. They're taxing the fuck out of us. Taxation is theft. They're like, you literally have a government that has made it clear they don't care about us. They're not actually there representing us. They're just greedy politicians trying to get money. I don't care if you're right wing or left wing. This government does not give a fuck about you. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian, whatever. The government does not care about you. It's just like a hypergamous female. All it cares about is what you can do for it. The only reason we're given any rights at all is because you can be taxed and milked for tax revenue. Why do you think there's so much shame towards homeless people and stuff like that and criminals? It's not because they're not productive members of society. It's because they're not producing tax revenue for the government. And the people on welfare, you think the government cares about them? No. They're only helping them to maintain votes and commitment to their agenda. So this whole racism narrative is a big, giant fucking scam to get everyone pointing the finger at everyone else, so the government and the people in control of the government, you can call it the Illuminati, you can call it whatever. There's definitely an elite class of people that control the world. And if you're listening to this, chances are you're not one of them, and neither am I. Uh, but yeah, they manipulate everything. They create religion and laws to make us all slaves. And you notice how, like, prices don't ever go down, they only go up because they don't want you getting too comfortable to where you're not reliant on the system. They have to keep upping the ante to keep you keeping this hamster wheel turning. But yeah, that's why they bring up all this racism shit and they bring up slavery from the past, because they don't want everyone to realize that we are all slaves now. They're not using whips and chains to enslave us. They're using inflation, interest rates, um, raising rent prices. They're using manufactured economic circumstances like the pandemic. It's all in an attempt to keep us in line, to keep us on this fucking pointless rat race hamster wheel. Um, it's just like that movie A Bug's Life. If all the ants realize that if we team up, um, we could overthrow them. Now, this isn't some fake ass inspirational, let's all come together, kumbaya shit. Don't get me wrong. They are dividing everyone in order to maintain control. But that doesn't mean that I like the people that they are trying to divide me from. The people that are not the elites that they're trying to turn, me against. Like, I'm a right wing conservative straight white guy. they are trying to turn me against the Antifa LGBTQ community people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here trying to say, oh, let's all just get along so we can overthrow the government. I'm not saying that. I'm saying those people on the left, the only reason they are the way they are is because they're fucking brainwashed sheeps that are being puppeted by the government. And because they're brainwashed sheeps, and not even just them, just blue pill normies across the board are brainwashed sheeps that are just puppets of the government. And the government won, is what I'm saying. There is no hope. This isn't a free country. This isn't a Disney movie. We're not all going to come together as one unit and fucking fix this shit. It's not going to happen. That's not real life. That's not reality. The only reason people used to think that America was so great is because it had such a strong military and such a strong media. They were able to conquer the world and basically sell a narrative to all the citizens that everyone believed was true. Just to keep everybody in line and keep them going along with things. So yeah, this racism thing, it's, now don't get me wrong, like the state of the American black community is a complete fucking joke. What Scott Adams said, I 100% agree with. The black community is completely brainwashed, and they have been brainwashed to hate white people and blame white people for all their problems. And it's a fucking joke, because if you're a working class white person, you're literally a modern day slave. So they're literally getting mad and blaming people that are in the fields tending the cotton with them. It's a fucking joke. But they're just brainwashed, and they're kind of just sellouts to the government, really. They just go along, they go along to get their welfare checks and shit. And I don't really give a fuck, dude. Like, you can call me whatever you want. I don't really give a shit. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Like, and that's why, like, I make these videos, like, shitting on MGTOW, because technically I am a MGTOW. I mean, they're not wrong about it being a complete fucking joke and a suicide mission to get married in the modern world. But the reason that is because this world is fucking corrupt. The government's corrupt. This country's corrupt. The modern human being is corrupt. This fucking world is corrupt. Like, all this self-help fucking, whatever, dude. Like, go to the gym, get your money up. It's all fucking bullshit, dude. It doesn't matter, like, how strong you are. You're a slave on a plantation, dude. It doesn't matter how much money you have when they can just tax you on your own property. Nothing is yours. It's all fucking and then they can print off money and manipulate the value of your dollar. Like, it's all fucking coke, dude. There is no self-improvement for a slave. You're a fucking slave. I don't care if you're white, black, brown, yellow. We're all fucking slaves. If you're not the puppet master pulling the strings, you are a puppet. And most of us are fucking puppets being manipulated. Now, even if you're aware of this shit, like me, I'm aware of this shit, but I'm still generating tax revenue for the government because I have to for my own survival. And people, like, unfortunately, dude, the only way for us to escape the slavery is a societal collapse. And if that happened, it would get way worse before it would get better. Now, eventually, yeah, we would get our freedom back temporarily until, after rebuilding society, we got comfortable again, and then it would just be another fucking cycle. But, like, I'm even past that point, dude. Like, it's even past that. Like, it's literally over, dude. Like, The modern world is a failure. Humanity is a failure. This is a failed experiment. Society, humanity. The internet has shined a light on a lot of things that people didn't know throughout all of history, like hypergamy and just, the true human nature that we all didn't fully understand. And now that it's out there in the open, dude, like, yeah, I am an anti-natalist. Like, you gotta be a fucking retard to voluntarily bring a human being into this world. It's a fucking joke. This is a pointless rat race prison. You're not free. The only people that are free, quote unquote, are people that are rich enough to afford to be free. If you are not rich, you're not free. America is not a free country. It never was. You're free to go fuck yourself. That's about it. So like all these fucking leftists like whining about, oh, these guys are the problem. They're racist. It's like, dude, you're a fucking moron. You really think that racist white people are the problem? You're an idiot. There is no such thing as racism. If you hate one person, you hate everyone. You can't be a hateful person and a loving person at the same time. Hateful people don't pick and choose who they hate. All these like radical leftist black power people, they don't love black people. They hate everyone. But they get a false fucking sense of ego from saying, oh, it's the white man. It's like virtue signaling to the other blacks. And but they don't even like each other. That's why the black on black crime is so out of fucking whack. And that's what's wrong with the world. It isn't the left, it isn't the right, it isn't black people, it isn't white people, it isn't women. It's across the board. Human beings are angry, hateful, judgmental pieces of shit. All countries, all ages, all anything, all religions, all fucking everything. Human beings are shit. And no man is good, no woman is good. And that's the big fucking lie that everybody needs to fucking give up on. Like, there's no such thing as a good person. Like, if you're bitching about, like, somebody, like me, I'm bitching about all this shit, but I'm no better than anyone. I'm a fucking corrupt ass motherfucker too. Like, if I was in control and in power, I would enslave you too. For my own fucking convenience. I don't give a shit. And that's what gets me, is people that act like, oh, if I was in power, I'd be righteous and fair. It's like, no, you fucking wouldn't. You would do the exact same shit. The problem isn't who's in power now. The problem is that human beings across the board in general are corrupt and get corrupted by power. And as long as we don't acknowledge that as a reality, it's just going to continue. Like, there is not a living human being that is, what's the word, qualified to have authority over another human being in any way, shape, or form. Because all human beings are fucking retarded rats. That's why I think self-help and grind set, it's fucking stupid, dude. It is fucking retarded. You are a fucking rat on a hamster wheel. Why are you trying to improve yourself? It's fucking stupid. It's cope. Yeah, man, it's just this. It's just the denial and the cope, dude. It's like once you realize this shit and see the world for what it is, see humans for what they are, and you just see all these, like, even MGTOW shit starts to get cringy for you. It's just like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you fucking pretending like there is a solution or like a reason to give a fuck? There's not. um, and then like you got like the super depressed people that are like the antinatalists that they just like get depressed and like doom and gloom shit. It's like, dude, get over it, man. This is reality. Grow up. This isn't a fucking fairy tale. Stop whining. Like me talking about this shit. Yeah, I'm complaining to an extent, but really, I'm just saying what is true. This world's fucking dumb. It always has been dumb. So there's no point in fucking expecting it to be anything other than fucking dumb. And that's what gets me with these people that bitch and complain like as if it's gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any fucking better. It never was better. It never will be. This is just what it is. We all just need to stop pretending like that isn't what it is. But yeah, that's, you gotta just enjoy the decline, man. You're gonna have to fucking get over it. You have to stop giving a shit because this world doesn't give a shit about you. It's not gonna change. It's a fucking joke. Chasing your dreams and passions is a fucking waste of time.
Two dogs, a granite piece, super exotic breeds. A greenhouse in the back, super exotic weeds. I'm running through the game at supersonic speeds. Never mind the fact my ass is filled with anal beads. Like anal beads inside my ass. Rip them out really fast till I pass gas. They say that I am gay, they say that it is wrong. I bought a horse simply for the fact its dick is long. I know that you have these feelings too, like wanting to fuck every animal in the zoo. And if you think that you might be just like me, I'll spread your ass and fill your butthole with my seed. I am gay, and I like to fuck animals in the shed in my backyard. I suck horse cocks. I am gay, and I like to fuck animals in the shed in my backyard. I suck horse cocks. Bet you never thought the song would take a left turn. Put on your listening ears, bitch, cause you're gonna learn. I like fucking animals, but it's not my only concern. I have a fire in my heart, I'm about to let it burn. Overwhelming sensation of elation, a carnation of sexual frustration, a fixation that you can't discern. But this is it, we're past the point of no return. And I'm here to say I've got a yearning for my daddy's sperm. I like to fuck my dad, I tickle his gooch while I pile drive his ass. They say that I am gay, they say that it is wrong. I whack myself repeatedly in my face with his dong. If you could see it through my point of view, you'd cram your ballsack inside your daddy's asshole too. And if you think that you might be just like me, then spray your daddy's ass and fill his butthole with your seed. I am gay, and I like to fuck my dad in the shed in my backyard. Poop on my wang. I am gay, and I like to fuck my dad in the shed in my backyard. Poop on my wang. Having shit all on my dick, and I don't know what to do with it. So I fling it off across the room, and a little poop lands on my grandpa's shoe. He says, what the fuck is going on? I raised you boys better than that, this is wrong. He said, I won't have this inside my house. Then he passionately fucks me on the couch. I am gay, and I give my grandpa head in the shed in my backyard. Wrinkly balls. I am gay, and I give my grandpa head in the shed in my backyard. Wrinkly balls. We are gay, and we do lots of gay things in the shed in the backyard. Let's all touch dicks. We are gay, and we do lots of gay things
boys in the shed in the backyard.
Let's all touch dicks.